he could stumble in with it.
Aloha, and how you doing? Welcome to another thrilling, exciting episode of Hibachi Talk here on Think Tech. I'm Gordon the Tech Czar.
Oh, he was gonna say the sex czar. What's up, brother?
Opa.
Aloha, I'm Andrew, the security
Andrew,
guy.
the security
Welcome.
guy. Oh, obviously, my mouth ain't gonna be working today either. And I want to say we got Zuri, who's always helping us produce this thing. How you doing, Zuri? Sorry, she can't say anything. That's okay. Her
Nick's
breath
here.
was just taken away. We got Nick, the
Nick kept
camera
us
guy.
straight.
How you doing? Aloha.
Yeah.
He's here. So just want to remind everybody that it's not just Andrew and I and all of our expertise that make this happen. You know, we have to have a ton of
A
help
lot of
behind
help.
us.
We're not capable.
Behind us. So anyway.
Even Billy chips in.
Yeah, there he is. Woo! Yeehaw! So we have a great guest today. I love a guest that brings in
Libations.
stuff. Anyway, we have David Stevens. He has the same name I think problem I have. Is it David Stevens?
Is it Steve
Steven,
or Dave or-
or-
yeah.
But anyways, Dave Stevens.
You get called Bruce a lot?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Fair enough.
Dave Stevens, he's a professor at KCC,
Yes.
lecturer.
Yeah, he
You
does
know,
a lot of stuff.
Does a lot of stuff, knows a lot about IT, a lot about cybersecurity, so we're going to,
Yeah.
he's going to talk about that. So, and I have some cybersecurity news. You have a security
deal.
minute, but I thought,
And guess what?
Guess what?
It's cybersecurity related, so we are once again like,
Oh, thematic. The word of the week.
taught you that
Remember,
word.
if you watched last week's show, we did
We
thematic.
were thematic.
I'm looking at my new mobile phone, which I'm still a rookie at, but you know, today I think I want to be the first on ThinkTech to announce the licenses of the medical marijuana.
Okay.
Came out today. The licenses came out, and they went to, you don't mind if I do this,
No,
you?
do it. Make it
Okay.
happen. It's good news.
Green Aloha Limited in Kauai, Aloha Green Holdings, Inc. on Oahu, Manoa Botanical Gardens, LLC on Oahu. Oh, I just got a text from someone telling me to do this. Anyway, TCG Retro Market One LLC, doing business as Cure Oahu. TCG, Tradewind Capital Group, no way. Well, anyway, moving on. Hawaii Ethos LLC on the Big Island, Lau Ola LLC on the Big Island, and Maui Wellness Group LLC on Maui, and Pono Life Sciences LLC on Maui.
Awesome. So the votes are in. Now let the
yeah.
wars begin.
Woody Harrelson
Didn't make it?
didn't make it.
Too bad.
Too bad. Life's just tough.
It's
Life
probably,
is tough.
it's probably kind of a local
Woody,
only
you
deal.
gotta
I
be
think.
one local kind of guy. You cannot do it on your own. Anyway, so that's what happened.
You think they'll sue? Like it's gonna be a mess?
I don't know. I mean,
All those
you know this
people.
town, right? All you need is one person to sue, and then we got
But it holds everything up so long.
we got
man.
the super ferry again.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that
Yeah,
was
well-
announced today. So we were the first Think Tech show to.
But you read it off somewhere. Where'd you read it off?
Star
You weren't
Advertiser.
first.
Yeah, I wasn't first.
You were second.
Yeah, I was second. Well, I was partly 200th. Anyway, and then so we're gonna do some cyber, but there was a cyber attack yesterday at the NFL draft.
Oh, the player.
Yeah, you read about that?
I did.
Yeah, so he was like in the top 10 or in that group, and
He got shown with his medical marijuana
not many,
apparatus.
that's true. I never thought of it that way. He had a gas mask on, and he was doing, I guess, a bong light. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, he got just in the first round. Someone posted it up on Twitter. It was an Instagram picture of him. So he dropped. It cost him.
And it was from his account. Yeah, they hacked into his account.
Yeah, got hacked into his account. It cost
Strong
him
passwords,
millions.
people.
Yep, cost him millions. Millions.
Sad to see a young man starting off that way.
I know. Well, instead of like starting off at 10 million, he's gonna start at 5, and he had nothing. So
Well, that's
you know,
not so bad.
That's not so bad. My life is so stale. Anyway, so that was the hack of the new hack of the week. So anyway, so maybe we should do got one tech job.
Let's have it.
Start it. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Got one tech job because
Okay.
these two guys.
Oh, no.
They know got one
Those
job.
they're fans of our show. I know those two
These are the
guys.
fans. You got Ivor McForklift, who just announced to me couple weeks ago he's retiring in June.
Is he retiring like his other brother in Hawaii?
The
who
other
keeps
guy there,
working?
yeah, the other guy who Angus loves dearly, Mr. McGullible over
Yes.
there. He retired about 10 years ago. So,
And he truly don't work.
and he truly don't work.
He
So
drink-
now,
that's breakfast for them. That's those Fosters.
But they both got Facebook accounts now, and I take that back. They both have FaceTime accounts.
Oh,
So they're going to start FaceTiming the show maybe.
good. We need those guys in here.
This is
They can
scary.
Skype. We can Skype them in, I think.
No, that's scary.
Did you
thought.
tell them there's a phone number? They probably won't spend the money.
I don't know if they have a phone.
from their fishing hut.
They're in their fishing hut.
Yeah.
Because they're ice fishing.
Nice.
They keep catching all this ice. Anyway, so the boys are retiring.
You gonna join them or what?
I'm
you keep
thinking
threatening.
about seriously, and I'm the oldest one, and they're the youngest guys, and I'm still
See?
working.
You can learn from your younger brothers.
I probably could. Anyway, so that's the got one tech job, and I got a little bit of news, and I got a ton of news, but there's so much news going on, I just can't cover it all. But it's all thematic.
Yeah, okay. Let's have it, man. I'm here to learn.
So our infamous FBI and the Apple iPhone stuff and everything's going on. So they said their hands are tied on revealing how they cracked it. They're not going to give out the details.
Who they paid to crack it.
Who they paid to crack it. Yeah. So
I don't think they care because they're investigators. We've been learning that in the academy.
As they go. That's true. We've
learned a lot about those guys the last couple of weeks.
So and then there's the new cybersecurity panel that the federal government's put in place. Obama administration. So they're bringing IT executives onto the panel. So instead of laypersons, they're going to bring IT people onto the business IT people.
Okay.
So we're in the industry on to this cybersecurity advisory panel.
Okay.
So that's a cool one. I thought that was
means they're going to start charging us for whatever they're going to do for us. I'm telling you what's coming. I'm prognosticating.
I turned you around. If you go back to our earlier shows, you were on the other side of that fence. So it's about time you listened to me. Anyway, and then there's the Pentagon is to open a new cyber entity that will fight the war against ISIS.
Oh, they're going to drop some cyber bombs.
They're going to drop. You got it. The cyber front. They're going to put cyber bombs.
They got people already. They joined those two, the defensive and offensive sides already. So there's a lot. Remember how the FBI called that joint terrorist task force? So these guys are doing a joint cyber task force, I think.
That's right. They're going after it.
You wouldn't really want to be on the wrong side of that, I don't think.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with a guy the other day there and asked me what I thought about how advanced. He believes the federal government is very far advanced when it comes into the cyber side. So what do you think?
I think so. Oh, for sure.
You think they are?
Yeah. They're not going to tell you what they know. I mean, that would be stupid.
You're telling us that the government's not stupid?
They got a lot of smart people.
Oh, okay.
I believe
See,
that.
I don't know.
I need to believe that to feel safe. We're fighting. It ain't like we're all.
Wait. We're talking to two people here. I got my tax return hacked.
You probably had weak passwords, man. I can't help you with all that.
OPM. We got nailed on that.
That's not NSA. That's OPM.
We got nailed on that.
Yeah.
So why do you still feel that they're up at that level?
Well, because they don't have the breadth. People can't go everywhere and do everything.
I know what they're doing. They're trying to make the
enemy
think that we're susceptible.
Yeah, they're all working on that iPhone problem. They're just not. They're not. Resources aren't. I mean, there's a huge shortage. We're going to talk about that with Dave. There's a massive shortage anyway. We've talked about this.
Of
IT bodies.
Oh, IT bodies.
So I mean, I think the federal government could probably hire 50,000 today.
So
now today.
What have we learned over the past couple of weeks? Queens Medical Center has 100 vacancies in IT.
Yeah.
100 vacancies, local healthcare provider.
Yeah.
100. State of Hawaii. They don't pay.
Oh, Todd's Dave will talk about that a little. He's realigned some of that.
They got 80 vacancies.
Yeah.
So that's 180.
NSA has 200 here alone.
Yeah, NSA's got 200 here.
I was going to say there's 500 jobs today.
Yeah,
if you're in
right
IT, kids, get into STEM programs.
Yeah, this is where
it's not that hard. If you got to learn something, learn this.
I know this is what you got to learn. I mean, look what it. I mean, heck, if I can be, working on this television show with you and making all these millions of dollars. I mean, your future is right in front of you.
We're $1 million short of our first million on Hibachi Talk. I just wanted to bring that up.
I'll bring it up. We're negative.
We're minus. We're more than $1 million short of our first million.
Oh God. Anyway, so what else I got? I got to make sure I don't run out of time here. You got yours. Is your security a minute or 5 minutes? Like you said.
It's not bad.
Is it a 2 minute?
It's a couple of tips.
A couple of tips. Okay, sounds good. I think the insurance industry. I want to talk about the insurance industry.
Cyber insurance?
Cyber insurance, right? So the insurance industry is really in a buzz about all the stuff that's been going on with all the hacks and everything. So the market for cyber liability insurance is expected to increase dramatically as businesses become more aware that their current policies don't adequately address cyber attacks.
Yes.
And that's where Dave can help us.
And there was just some GL that just got tackled by the general liability. They got attacked. I had an article from my cyber committee on that.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. I don't remember the details, but that because of the provision, it was about some advertising that they had done. And somehow that provision made that policy have to pay a little bit on cyber
Oh,
liability.
extra. They had to pay more.
All they had
Really?
exclusions. It's just because of the type of media that was used or something like it. It was kind of interesting how, cyber suits are testing the boundaries of law and insurance as we knew it. And the new stuff, I mean, the policy applications that we look at are 70, 80 questions. And I mean, trust me, most organizations can't
Don't-
answer the
yeah,
questions.
yeah.
They don't know about their own information.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
I've developed this NIST framework model for the
yeah?
National Institute of Standards and Technology.
developed it.
I developed a model.
You developed a mapping for the controls.
Yeah, off of their standard. I developed a model that I can now take to the companies and say,
Yeah.
where do you fit within your risk tolerance and things
That's
like
awesome.
that.
No, it's
pretty
good
cool.
stuff. I was going to
So-
say that's because that's a big framework.
Yeah.
I
So-
know you've been busy, so I know you could have developed it.
I've been busy. I'm busier than a one-legged man at a butt-kicking contest.
All right.
That's how busy
That's
I am.
good. In retirement.
Yeah, in retirement.
I'm going to keep reminding you of that.
I know. Well, whatever. So I'm going to close out with my last little
Okay.
cyber thing and then turn it over to you. So, no, I'm going to do two. I'll do it quickly. MIT researchers are forging a new weapon to code warriors. So MIT is getting involved to help train and educate code warriors. The
Okay.
new frontier, right? So this is
Sure.
So MIT, there's another one. So that's a great opportunity.
I heard that they announced a bug bounty. A bug bounty.
A bug bounty.
MIT did, yeah, for
So
their
they're-
website.
For their
So if you-
website.
yeah, that's
if
what
you can
counts.
find something, and then they've got a whole number of things that they're putting into place. Especially in the area, they found 23 vulnerabilities in Ruby on Rails.
Yeah.
At
Well,
MIT.
everybody's starting to look at that. It's a lot of the cross-site scripting problems are out there.
Well,
It's
now
just
you
bad.
put your propeller hat on there into cross-site. How
Sorry.
many think of our viewers know what cross-site scripting
You
is?
should. That's where all your passwords are leaking.
Yeah, okay, so there you go. And if you want to know all about it, call Andrew Lanning at
Yeah, right.
1-800-ANDREW Lanning. And then 60 Minutes actually demonstrated a hacker getting onto a mobile phone and hacking into a mobile phone of Representative Ted Lieu. Not Ted Lieu here, that we know. He was not a representative, but Ted Lieu, and actually hacked into his phone to listen to a conversation.
Nice.
And did it live on 60 Minutes.
Nice. Isn't that awesome?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Air snort.
That's all I'm going to cover. I got tons more.
I got a quick one.
I've
I've got an image. Zuri's going to magically make appear for you up there. And these guys do great work. You can get a lot of good information from SANS on securing the human and a lot of other topics that are very relative to cybersecurity. I wanted to bring up some points that people make on training. One of the problems with training people in cybersecurity is they just don't feel like a target. A lot of them, they think that the security team or that the technology they have will protect them. Like, ooh, I have antivirus installed. Or they feel weak, like their actions just aren't going to make a difference because they don't understand it and they're just going to get hacked regardless. So think about that if you have to train people. You're going to have to really get engaged with them to make them understand the issue. One of the biggest threats, losing your device. So you need to protect it with a PIN or a password. Make sure you do a butt check, when you're leaving a taxi or a room or a restaurant. And then since it's going to be locked, maybe put a point of contact sticker on the device so people can get hold of you if they find it. Accidents are another big threat. People, the autocomplete in an email and you're sending information to the wrong person, someone you didn't mean to, that's leaking information. Also, forgetting documents or your laptop somewhere is another big accidental problem of sharing. Another thing people overshare are personal information about themselves, and criminals can piece this stuff back together to build profiles about you and your pets and your habits, and that helps them figure out your passwords and things like that. So don't overshare your activities, don't overshare personal stuff about yourself. Try to be safe out there.
Nice job.
That was pretty quick.
That was very quick.
Right.
You
Long
made it
time.
fall within our time frame and so on. So we got to go take a Lua break.
We got to get Dave.
We got to get Dave.
We got to get Angus.
We got to get Angus. He's got a gadget. I'm sure he
Let's
has.
do
Oh, and we have the Scottish word of the week.
Oh, right on.
By the way, you're at 3-1.
Right on. I'm
So
going to shoot for 4-1.
You're 3-1 right now in the Scottish word of the week. So
That means I'm going to have a hard one.
Yeah, there we go. So anyway, we're going to go pay some bills, get Angus off the beach, and we'll see you in a few minutes. How you doing?
Aloha, my name is Richard Emery, and I host Condo Insider. We talk about issues facing the condo association throughout Hawaii and talk about solutions. When you think about it, about 1/3 of our population lives in some form of common interest real estate. We broadcast every Thursday at 3 p.m. Please tune in and thank you. Aloha.
Hi, I'm Donna Blanchard. I'm the host of Center Stage here on Think Tech Hawaii. I hope that you will tune in and watch the show. It is inspiring and uplifting and educational also. We talk with artists of all different ilk. We talk with them about what they do, how they do it, and most importantly, most dear to my heart, why they do it. And it never ceases to be fascinating when you get the answer to that question. I hope you'll join us on Center Stage, 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoons. Aloha.
Hello, I'm Stephen Katz, and I'm the host of Shrink Wrap, which comes to you live every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on thinktechhawaii.com, and then it's repeated again whenever you want if you go to the website. On our show, we will be talking to all different kinds of therapists, psychologists, psychoanalysts, psychiatrists, people who talk about the mind, the brain, and about different ways to find happiness. I myself am a marriage and family therapist in practice here in Hawaii, and I hope you will join us because I've got a lot to learn, you've got a lot to learn, and it's a great ride. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
You're watching Think Tech Hawaii, Hawaii's leading digital media platform for civic engagement, raising public awareness on tech, energy, diversification, and globalism. Great content for Hawaii from Think Tech.
Aloha! Hello, my name is Patrick Bratton. I'm host at Global Connections here at Think Tech Hawaii. We broadcast live every Thursday at 1 p.m. We bring Hawaii to the world and the world to Hawaii, talking about international events and various things of interest to the audience. Please join me. I look forward to talking with you and having you get to meet some of my guests. Aloha.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Hibachi Talk. Andrew, the security guy, here with Angus. Angus, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing there, Drew?
Good, man.
It's
How's
great
it?
to see
Good
ya.
to see you today.
Yeah, you're not out traveling the world,
I'm in Hawaii. I'm happy
saving
for
the
it.
world from all of us getting our cybers attacked. Anyway,
Did you do your butt check today?
I did my butt check today, and we're all set.
All right.
All right. So anyway, we got our standard. We're trying to make you bilingual. So anyway, we're gonna
let's do it.
So we got the Scottish word of the week. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It says, dinna be a wee clipe.
A what?
Dinna be a wee
Didn't
clipe.
be a wee clipe. What's
Yeah.
the word I'm shooting for? Clipe?
I didn't ken what you're talking about
All
there,
right.
lad. Anyway, didn't be a wee clipe. So it could be, don't be so nosy. Always messing every other people's business, like cyber attacking. That could be a number one or number two. Oh, you're a crybaby. Oh, you're claping all the time. Clap. That could be one too. Or you could be number three. You could be a tattletale. Then you'd be a wee tattletale. Tattletale. So anyway, what are you there, Drew?
I'm gonna go for a crybaby.
Wrong.
Oh!
Wrong. You didn't get it right. Now you're gonna be
I'm
3 and 2. 3 and 2. Anyway.
What was it?
Didn't be a wee clipus. Didn't be a tattletale.
Okay.
You didn't want to be
I didn't
a
think they had
tattletale.
those over there.
Yeah, cannot. So that's how it is there. That's how you got to be. Anyway, I got a wee gadget for you today.
Let's have it.
You're always sitting on the John.
You're always sitting on the John.
No, I
What are you
didn't sit
talking
on the
about?
John. I'll tell you here, you're always sitting
What
on
are
the
these,
John.
mini-grams?
It's an app. A wee new app. And it's my favorite price. $3.99.
$3.99.
It's called Toilet Times Mini App. Something to do with you're sitting there thinking. Or stinking, whatever.
Don't you
you're
read the
doing there.
news, man?
Whatever you do. So anyway, you check this app out. It's called Toilet Times.
All right.
So when you're there, you just kind of got nothing to do, and you're just kind of sharing your life with all the good things in life. You can just play some games.
Okay.
All right, you can be thinking and stinking at the same time. Anyway, that's my app for the week, and you blew it on the Scottish name, so you may not be bi anymore, but we'll come and figure it out next week. Anyway, this is Angus McTech telling everybody, let your wing gang free wherever you be. Aloha!
Angus forgot what he was going to say. That was pretty good. Anyway, so we had a mini app. If you don't know what to do while you're on the toilet, I guess Angus has some advice for you. So check out, I don't even remember the name of that thing. It was ridiculous. Anyway, we've got Dave Stevens in the house. Dave's going to talk cyber. He's going to talk, maybe we're going to talk a little bit of workforce development. Dave's in from KCC. Dave, aloha.
Hey,
Thanks for coming down
for
today,
having
man.
me.
Appreciate it.
Dave, nice to meet you. We're
to
supposed to
meet
be
you.
serious. We're talking about cyber.
That was serious, huh? Okay.
That was
No,
as
I
good.
can
That
be
was as serious as we
I
get.
can be serious. Let me just say,
this is why I moved to Hawaii.
I know, isn't it
Isn't it awesome?
Incredible.
It's really terrific. isn't it?
My
And
God.
you dried off fat quick from being in the water.
Well,
I
I
mean,
just, I had to catch a wave. They're coming in nice
know.
A-frames from the southwest today. I got a good wind, and
It's awesome.
how you guys got the studio on the beach?
Well, we carry this down every
it's
week.
part of
It is
being
a-
in the big leagues.
Yes,
is
we
a
carry it down.
technical
Zuri
feat.
and Nick help us because we bring it down, then we got to break it all up and take it back. It's just forever.
That's great. No, it's wonderful. I love this place.
So you're at KCC.
How'd you get here? That's our question.
my
We
question
like to
is-
start off early. Like,
I know,
where'd you come
but-
from? How'd you grow up? Give us, give us.
Well, I got
the-
here on a plane.
It's because it is a long
Yeah,
swim.
it is a long swim, and it's a terrible boat ride. So
We had a guy that came in on a boat.
Really?
Mr.
He actually
Malasek.
sailed. He sailed
Mr.
himself
Malasek.
over here without electronics.
Yeah.
With a sextant.
Wow. So I'm an IT guy, so I'm inherently lazy.
Yeah.
And, I drink a lot, and I took a plane.
Nice.
that
And
comes
fair
with the
enough.
territory.
I drank on the plane.
Right
which is
on. I got
great.
you.
No, I grew up in California.
Okay.
But I'm a military brat, Army brat, so we traveled the
Go
world.
Army,
And,
Navy,
uh,
Army.
Army brat, but I joined the Marine Corps.
Nice.
Okay, the show's now over.
We were their taxi cabs. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so
We did all the work.
and I came out in 05 for a job, of course, contracting job, and I spent about
Oh, Army. Or Marine.
Nope.
Oh,
no,
you were
HMSA.
out and you were doing okay,
Yeah,
civilian. Okay.
I came over for HMSA and did a contract there, and
Nice.
worked at Hawaiian Airlines and several other places.
Great folks over there too.
In the meantime, I started lecturing at KCC just to see how it felt, and I absolutely fell in love with teaching and the whole mission of the UHCC system and getting people to be more educated in information technology and cybersecurity and getting them into the workforce. I thought, I want to be part of that. So
This is cool.
I
That's
got
awesome.
into it.
So,
now I'm a teacher.
what in the Marine Corps though? No IT there, right?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? In the 80s, no. I was a cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
The MP, sure.
And
Did you go to the school at Lackland?
I did.
That's where I
yeah.
went. I went there too.
Did you
Yeah.
really?
And
Oh well.
They train everybody, I think, except the Air Force has they have the police training academy for all. I think all branches go there. I guess Marines, Navy.
Do they still do that?
Does Army go there?
I didn't see any.
I don't
I was Canadian Army, so I can't
I don't
answer
remember if
that
there were
question.
Army there when we were there or not, but Lackland was a
it's
good
okay.
school.
We like you anyway.
It was what?
Well, we have beer. All the
Beer.
Americans like this,
Oh.
especially the Navy guys, because
I would
we had
really
beer.
have liked that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Well, Lackland wasn't a bad place to be stationed.
No, it was all right.
No, it
I
was
mean, it was,
pretty
it was
good.
hot in the summer, but
It was nuclear in the summer. Yeah, it was bad.
It was good. Made you tough, though.
Yeah, it did. Toughened
Made
me
you
up.
tough.
So-
So you're at KCC now as a lecturer and
Instructor.
There's a million
Yeah.
questions I got to have on what opportunities. Are there a lot of students
Well,
In
we got
IT?
about-
program?
Got about 200. Got about
In the
200.
IT program?
Right. We're
out of how many
still growing.
students though?
Oh, gosh, close
Oh,
to
they get a lot.
9,000.
9,000 students. See
we're
that?
the- I think
so
we're
are
the
they
second biggest
healthcare?
campus in
Is
the
healthcare
system.
the biggest? Is that why? Or
Healthcare is huge, but KCC we have a
Tourism?
big culinary.
Culinary.
And,
Oh, that's
and
right.
of course the host program.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hospitality.
Have you
and
ever
tourism.
eaten at the KCC
220
dining room?
Grill.
220 Grill?
220 Grill, yeah.
I've been to events that I believe that they were
They-
the ones that did the food.
Food, right.
Yeah, like a
Amazing.
lunchtime type
Yeah,
event.
you should go to the 220 Grill. It is so. We'll go together.
Let's do
It's
that.
Awesome.
We'll invite Dave.
Invite
He
Dave.
works there.
Good to email me because it's not open all the time.
That's true.
You gotta,
Yeah,
tag it
you
on
gotta-
my
You
days,
got to have
yeah.
insider knowledge.
We used to
Right.
have friends whose children were working there, and so we were going to school there. So I say working,
Yeah.
and we would go. It's pretty cool, and that's a good thing to reach out to actually the citizens that watch the show. It's like, hey, there's an opportunity there, and it's great. These young adults are learning a lot, and they love the experience.
Yeah,
with us.
wonderful experience, hands-on.
Yes.
So you can go into a job and be productive on day one.
Right.
That's
Which is
awesome.
what we train for in the IT program also.
Yeah, so
Ah,
let's
yeah.
hit
Right.
the
So,
let's
and
hit the IT
it's
program.
2 years though.
Oh, we actually do a third year now. We have an
Okay.
articulation
And-
agreement with the UH West Oahu.
Okay,
so
where they
you can-
feed. I got you.
Right.
Okay.
So you can do your third year at KCC.
Awesome.
And we do an advanced professional certificate for IT fields that you want to go into.
I need that.
So you get your associates at KCC. Or
You
walk,
can.
walk us through it.
Yeah, what
so
is it?
walk
I-
what a student would
There's
go
a number
through.
of different paths. So
Okay.
you can get a certificate of accomplishment. Say you're in the IT force right now and you want to get some more education. You
Right.
can come in and get a certificate of accomplishments, only like 12 to 18 units. We do databases, programming, help desk support. And then you can move on to a certificate of achievement, which is 18 to 36 units or so. And you do just IT fields, programming, cybersecurity, again, help desk and several others. Or you can get your AS on the way. And then you can go to the advanced professional certificate, and we're putting all kinds of new stuff in there because now we're adding cloud and data analytics.
Nice.
My last course in databases actually included all my students being They had their own account in Amazon Web Services.
Nice.
They hosted their own Linux server and Postgres.
So they had to
open
stand it
source.
up themselves and do all this?
Everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
And remote into it, and the entire course was done on that machine.
That's awesome.
Isn't that
So
cool?
I can log in and grade their stuff.
Oh, talk about hands-on experience. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
that's the best.
Productive day one. That's what we shoot for.
Yeah, we ran a instance of Open Radius.
Oh, you
An
did a radio
Amazon Web
service.
Service,
Okay,
and
yeah.
so we could manage camera systems from anywhere, right? Because they could all point up there to pull.
It's a very secure
radius,
system.
radius.
Yeah, they
yeah.
use public
channel.
private key cryptography to get in, and you have to use certificates. You can't just log in with a username and password.
Right.
They have multiple layers of security, and then you can do your infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, like
Right.
Office 365.
Right.
So our students got a lot of that experience.
And that's real world.
This
And
is a KCC. I mean, you just wouldn't know that.
That's beautiful.
It's
And
beautiful.
beautiful. As someone who wants to hire, like Queens with 100 and the state with 80 and all the others,
I'm-
even though they're coming right out of school, they've got some hands-on experience that you don't typically would see in a schooling area.
Right,
Well,
most
they're-
people come out with a master's or a bachelor's in computers.
it's
Wonderful
all-
theory and foundation, but
Yes.
not a lot of implementation
Right.
and execution, so we try to mix that up.
And especially given a 2-year level. I was going to tell him I don't want him to worry, but like next semester, a lot of them may not come back because Queens might soak them up.
Well, that's wonderful. We want that
Yeah,
because
sure.
they will return and
Yeah,
update
to work on their
skills,
degree, sure.
right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Technology grows exponentially fast,
Yes.
so we want them to keep returning and be lifelong learners. So
Yeah.
we're always there,
It-
prepared for new technology.
And that, Steve, that's a, Steve, see,
Ah,
I did
you
it.
did it.
I did
Everybody
it.
does
I
it.
do it to myself all the time. Dave,
You call
Dave.
yourself Bruce.
It's
Happens
okay,
to me
Bruce.
all the time, and
The,
I did it. So it's
the,
only natural. Anyway, Dave. So this is a good message though for young adults, or even some of them that are not that young adults that are in the programs at KCC. Is that you can start there. You end up getting a pretty good position, but the lifelong learning is key.
Yes,
I'm blowing my own horn. I'm a lifelong learner. Well, you went for your master's when you were older.
Dude, I'm studying network and security plus now,
Yeah,
just to
so-
add more. I don't have degrees in this stuff. I do
gotta
it, but
stay
I don't.
relevant,
Yeah, you got to
It's
know it.
irrelevant.
stay hungry.
It's
Yeah.
irrelevant. You get those experiences and all the things moving forward, and it's continue. We just continually learn, and so those opportunities will present themselves to them. So some young adults are just not made to go to college. Rest my case. But
So only when they're older adults are they. Is that
exactly.
What, you were
Yeah,
too.
I
You
was
were
in
too
my
distracted.
40s and 50s.
We
Yeah,
have
so-
a number of those students with us now.
That's right.
In my
Isn't that
classes
awesome?
now.
It's awesome.
I have a range. You know, it's very few people in their 20s actually. They're in their 30s, 40s, and a couple in their 50s.
Come back, especially
And
in
they're
IT
coming
because it
back.
changes
Yeah.
constantly anyway, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't care what you know. It's dynamic. So you're going to have to know it again and again and again every few
Over
years.
and over.
There's no
Yeah.
way to like stop. That's
So do
that's
you-
one of the challenges.
So
of it
do
as
you
well.
find so is it hard to get a message across that I feel like they come in and they go, I'm here because I have to be here and I need to get that certificate, not here because I want to learn.
No, I don't get that at all.
You don't?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
absolutely
That's
do
awesome.
not. From day one, I'm telling them this is how it is in the business world. Before I became a teacher, I had 20 years of contracting experience, so I know what
Okay.
the business world's like. It can be harsh.
Yeah.
And out in
I know,
Hawaii, very harsh.
Yeah.
So I tell them this is what people are going to expect. And I tell them, I'm going to teach you how to do things in the business world. When you walk in the door, they're going to hand you some business requirements. Here's what we need to get done.
Right.
I'm going to teach you how to pop open Visual Studio, get on Amazon Web Services, actually program this whole website for them, and get this done
Okay.
overnight.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's hold that.
Those kids
Believe
are
it or not,
coming at you. Hawaii, you
we're
better be
cranking.
ready.
I love when we have great guests because we keep cranking through it, and it's all, and we got to end up taking another break. Anyway, we're going to take a break. We're here with Dave Stevens, got the name of the right KCC, and got lots of experience. And just this is a great show for people that want to get into this business. Anyway, we'll go pay some bills, and we'll be back in a minute. How you doing?
Aloha, my name is Justina Spiritu, and I'm the co-host of Hawaii Farmers Series. This is my co-host, Matthew Johnson, and you can catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. at thinktechhawaii.com. What do we talk about, Matt?
So on Hawaii Farmers Series, we're going to be bringing on the farmers and also supporter of farmers, including restaurants, caterers, as well as government supporters and nonprofits to hear their background stories and understanding our local ag community just a little bit better.
Yeah, essentially, there's a lot more that goes into farming and the local food community beyond just producing the food. And we want to feature and get the background story on all these folks and see how we all work together as a community. So join us every Thursday. Aloha.
Aloha, how you doing? Gordon the Tech Czar here with Andrew the security guy and our guest, Dave Stevens from KCC, who's involved in a lot of the IT programs over at KCC, got lots of experience, and really giving a lot of the students that come onto the program a lot of really real world experience versus the theoretical and stuff. So, but we got a tweet that came in when we were on the break, and it said, what's the toughest cybersecurity class they offer at KCC these days?
Oh, right now it'd be our certified ethical hacking class. It actually prepares you for the CEH exam.
Certified
Ethic,
ethical
and I'm glad you're
hacking.
teaching them to be white hats, because we don't need any more black hats out there.
Right, right. And there's a number of gray hats, so you never know
There's
where
always
there's the swing
those
voters,
guys.
as we call them.
Yeah, they
Well,
practice.
We start out with a Security Plus course, and then we take you into a networking security course, and then you take some basic business networking, so you know IPv4, IPv6, and
Okay.
you know how to do firewalls and such.
Wow.
And then you do the CEH when you're prepared for it.
The
CEH,
Certified
Ethical Hacking,
yeah.
okay.
And it's a tough test, and it really prepares you to get in the workforce. The workforce right now, and you probably can know this, it's not about degrees anymore. It's
Nope.
about certifications and proving you can do this work.
Exactly.
So if we get them the certifications and we get them the hands-on experience I was speaking of, and then we get them the internships,
Yes.
then they can get into the job, break into the
Yes.
industry, and have a good career. And that's
So
what
I
we're fighting
visited
for.
under Dr. Singer's, had a couple, last week I came and talked to a couple guys we're trying to get placed. They're not going on to graduate, they just want to intern this summer for
Yeah.
a couple, so I'm trying to get one into HECO.
And then
Oh.
you met with Garrett.
I met with, well, we talked to Garrett as well,
over at
Yoshimi over,
University of
you know,
Hawaii
from,
about
the,
what
from
we can do to
UHIT.
try and find spots for interns around.
Oh yeah,
at the master's
data
level.
center takes a couple of our the new data center they have up there.
Yeah, he runs that. Well,
Yeah.
he's the CIO for Manoa. I don't know if he actually runs.
Oh, Garrett
I
is.
think Jonathan
Yeah.
Jonathan runs the data center.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
Good
there's
stuff,
a
though.
lot of stuff.
There's
Now, you're
great
having
opportunities
a
for you guys to
challenge
learn.
getting spots for the interns?
There is a challenge sometimes because most of the companies out there, they want several years of experience.
Right.
Many companies, like say for instance, Tech Systems called me just the other
Okay.
day. Hey, what do you got?
Sure.
And I said, I have nobody. Their first requirement here is a bachelor's degree.
Yeah, they got to
I have
take
nobody.
that up.
You
And we
know,
know those people over
Even
there.
as interns, they don't want to. They
Not
want
as
to bring
a-
them in.
Right.
Wow.
So, okay,
They
we
actually
need to
called
talk-
the
we need to
employers,
talk
and the
to them.
employers responded and said, no, if you got somebody who's green but knows their stuff and is hungry
Yeah.
to get it by, we'll do some OJT.
Yeah.
And get them aboard. So I'm going to send a couple people their way. Also, Todd Nakapoi, state CIO,
Yeah, right.
restructured the pay system so now people can actually have a career in IT in the state
Right.
and actually make very good money.
Right.
I mean, comparable to the private world.
Wow.
It's very nice. They
Our
start-
taxes are going up.
Yeah, that's going to
Hey,
happen.
it's probably part of it. I
Hey,
mean-
they just announced yesterday they're going to give all the directors a raise. When I was there, they never gave. Actually, they
I thought
gave-
you took a pay cut.
We took a pay cut, and they never gave us a freaking dime.
Yeah.
Now they're getting another raise. This is,
I
this is
saw
like
it.
the third raise since I've been
I
gone.
saw that. Yeah. They were just waiting for you to leave.
That's right. They waited. Gordon's gone. Okay.
Oh, God, no, we don't
Yeah,
cut
now
your
we can go.
pay. So anyway, okay, so we're going to take a pause for a sec, just because
So
we have potholes in paradise.
Oh, we
always
do?
do.
Okay.
We had a guest last week. Her name was Donna Sass.
Uh,
I have to be careful with the pause.
you can't say that together. You
Yeah,
gotta
because there's Donna's
differentiate.
ass.
Yes,
So,
there you go.
but anyway, Donna's ass was here on that chair, as a matter of fact. She was sitting right there. Anyway, we didn't talk
Okay.
about- there's a bleep out right going on this show right now because he's already going, I got to edit now. Anyway, Donna went afterwards and she said, oh, you know what? I found some really cool things, potholes in paradise.
Nice, look at that.
Anyway, she found this pothole, and well, not found it. She said this pothole is on her street.
It had a party.
Where she's living, and she said she came up with the idea. So she went to the farmer's market and bought some vegetables, and vegetables if you're in a certain part of the country. So they bought vegetables. She bought and put them all together into this little pothole. And she said the cool thing is like, look at this. The pothole next to the pothole was fixed, but they didn't fix this one, which I also thought was kind of cool. Anyway, what's the upside? Anyway, I thought it was kind of neat because when the cars run over it, we got food for the homeless.
It's-
No, I just got myself slapped.
Wow.
Anyway, you got,
That's a groaner.
It's a groaner.
That was
in
pretty
trouble.
tough.
Anyway, she sent that to us. Says we'd never seen that one before.
Yeah, we haven't had a contribution from a former guest, I don't think.
Right.
At least for Potholes in Paradise.
Anyway, Donna sent us that Potholes in Paradise. Okay, so coming back and worry about potholes, there's a lot of technology we should be using in fixing these potholes too. So, how many students? You said 200?
He said 200.
About
So
200
how many
at
go
our
cyber?
campus,
Yeah,
though.
how many go
How many go cyber? Because that's a specialization there, right?
Increasing numbers, actually. We
Okay.
have about 80
Tougher,
that are
right?
going to cyber right
Sure.
now.
I mean, definitely
Yeah.
a little tougher, I think. Or what do you think? What's your take on it?
It's a different mindset. So,
Okay.
you just have to have the personality for it.
I see.
It's a more meticulous mindset, I
Mhm,
think.
yeah.
I was a programmer.
Okay.
So we're kind of 2 6 guns kicking in the saloon door, If you go into our office, you're going to see, Red Bull and Monster on the ground and, maybe a beer. But you go into cybersecurity offices, a clean desk and like 16 different monitors, and they're monitoring the entire universe, and that's their gig.
That's their gig. So
They're
it
really
kind
into it.
of it's interesting. While you were talking about it, we got another tweet that's kind of asked a question. It's like, how do they segment cybersecurity lab projects from the UH network?
Oh, yeah, because you
So-
can imagine.
Because you're going to be right. I would want to hack into the
No,
UH
no,
network.
you don't like
That's
to
I go.
I'm sure they signed a bit of a waiver.
Heck
Right.
with this. Let me go over here.
We have an encapsulated environment called the NetLab Plus system, which gives each student their own individual sandbox, and that individualized environment allows them to do multiple exercises in cybersecurity without actually harming their external environment.
Gotcha.
So it's a very highly focused environment. You can do anything from Linux and Security Plus on into the CEH exercises, and all
Right.
labs correspond to the student learning.
So all
outcomes.
UH's network monitoring tools aren't going berserk.
Yeah.
Jody Ito be calling you guys. What y'all doing over
Yeah,
there?
we got this dump going on, and it looks like a
Well,
denial of
just,
service
yeah.
attack or something.
Oh, you
like
can't
that.
even do that in Amazon Web Services. With the service, we actually did a test. We tried an Nmap from the Linux server, and we immediately got an email from the Amazon
did you?
Web
You
Services.
can't even
run
This
Nmap?
looks like suspicious behavior.
Wow.
Please
Wow.
respond.
Wow.
And I had to
Nmap's
tell them, no, it's
invasive,
an
you know.
experiment.
But what a great learning experience for the student who's there thinking they're going through an education process, but they got a real world response.
Yeah, it was pretty
Right?
amazing. Yeah.
This is the real world.
Yeah, they're telling you, don't do this stuff.
Don't do this. We're watching.
We're watching. That's a good lesson to learn, actually.
Yeah.
For cybersecurity, we just assume you're never isolated. You're always being watched at some level, somewhere.
Right.
So just stay alert.
I know I get that also asked all the time. I said, "You're already watched. What do you?
Yeah.
What do you
My kids ask me, aren't you afraid that someone's reading your email or going through your life and looking at all your pictures? I said, no, kids, come on. That would be the most boring experience
I
anybody
know.
ever
That's-
had.
I-
Nobody
it's-
wants to know my
I
life.
do
Yeah,
the
as long as
same
we're not,
thing.
as long as you're not a valuable target. And I talked about that
right.
actually in the security meeting. Like, the one thing is people don't think they can do anything about it because those people aren't guilty of anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So they really don't care. I mean, not that they still shouldn't be secure, but the
Well, they
fact
don't-
of the matter is,
it's like they have
boring
a
people aren't really getting their
indicator on
stuff
the thing.
stolen.
It's
You
like
know,
boring,
Good passwords.
boring.
always good passwords.
Good
man.
passwords. You got to have a
Good
secure
strong passwords. Dual auth. You saw RSA's got that via key now.
RSAQ.
RSA.
Say
The
it
organization, RSA's got the VIA
Let's
key
say what
runs on
RSA means, because
I don't know what RSA stands for, but they run V off the watch now, right? So for your second.
RSA stands for Revere,
Yeah, what is it?
Rivest, Shamir, and Adelman.
Yeah.
It's the 3 guys that made the original algorithm for the reverse hash.
we have a professor in the house.
We need that.
That's why
Hey, this is the kid- this
Well,
my propeller hat.
I went
That's all.
crazy on this today because they're running on the app runs on your iWatch now, so like you can truly do your second factor authentication to your watch.
Really?
And transfer the key or the.
Is that all I watch you got over there?
Yeah.
I hope there's a second, like a PIN code or something, so
Well,
you
this,
can't just get
so
this.
it's always so you go register the app and tell the app you got to use this multi-factor authentication,
Yeah.
so it requests it and then it'll send it. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
generating a key and send it for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, do you teach Bitcoin over at KCC?
Bitcoin, no.
Okay,
no,
just
no.
asking. This is
I think-
Blockchain.
Blockchain.
we're gonna-
You will. One day you will be teaching.
Teaching
that.
Bitcoin?
Yeah,
Writing-
you
There'll
guys-
be a
blockchain.
version of it, I'm sure,
Yeah.
that we're going to go to, because I think, physical money, if you look at the way things
Yeah.
are going, we're going away from physical money.
But and I said Bitcoin, but I actually meant the blockchain that makes it work, because that's a very cybersecurity kind of oriented capability that's out there. So what do you find? What's attracting the students to these programs?
Yeah, the ones that you
Yeah,
get,
what
you know,
do you get?
what brings them
makes
in the
them want
door?
to go
Okay,
there?
most of the people that I talk to, and I try to get to know my students, but most of the people I talk to, they're looking for a better career option than they were provided in high school.
Okay.
You know, high school says, yeah, you got to go to college, you got to spend 5 or 6 years, then you go out and you try to struggle with an internship or get that first foot in the door. And, you know, we're saying, no, you can come here 2 or 3 years with KCC or one of the other UH systems that does any kind of the IT programs,
Right.
and I'll talk about that in a second if you want. But if you just do a couple of years with us, we give you the real world foot in the door knowledge
Yeah.
to start making a good paycheck right now. And here's my global perspective, just Dave's world. People don't have a lot of choices when they're just trying to survive.
True.
When they're at the budget level that you're just making ends meet,
Yep.
you don't have a lot of choices in your life. But if you get that job that you are making a little bit more, you can put a little bit in the bank every month,
Yep.
you have more choices.
Sure.
And at that point, that's when my students say, oh, you know what? I choose a different career. I'm going to choose cybersecurity. I'm going to choose database administration or programming. I'm going to go do help desk support or something. And those are the people we get. They want to make a change in their life. And that's what we help them do.
And it doesn't matter how old you are. And I
It
gotta
does
tell
not.
that to people. It doesn't matter. And like we said, we got to talk to tech systems and say, from the IT industry, take that BA thing away. I mean, I was in the industry
Which-
for
yeah,
40
I mean-
years before I even got any.
Doesn't mean a lot anymore.
Well, we use
It doesn't
them.
mean a lot.
Yeah.
Sure, we use tech systems. I mean, they bring us,
Yeah,
you know,
they bring us great
prospects
people.
as well.
There's no doubt about it, but-
That they need to, in this instance, there's people who can provide a lot of value even at an intern level because they have a skill that you need, and you can then teach them the other stuff. A lot of people say hire culture, teach skills. So you know, if they're a good fit, if your team likes, if they enjoy there, if they can be productive in the environment with the folks that are there, then the skills he's bringing them with the skills also.
Right,
You
right.
know, and so that's an interesting thing. I think that you know you shouldn't throw people out the door. Steve Robertson was talking last week at someplace I was
Steve
from
Robertson from Hawaii
HPH.
Pacific Health, yeah.
And he said, we're taking anyone with a 4-year degree, I don't care if they learned agriculture, and they're teaching them in-house.
Yeah.
The other IT skills into the IT department.
Right.
And I was thinking, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Is what I was thinking, you know, to myself. And so, but that's a program that because they don't know where to get the people. I guess they have a great need,
They
right? So I was kind of like, wow. So he said, obviously you can learn if you've gotten a degree. So that come on in and then we'll teach you.
There's a
I
couple
thought
of
that was
hundred,
interesting.
you know, we know at least a couple of hundred of IT vacancies in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Guaranteed a couple of
So
hundred.
the University of Hawaii Community College system as a whole, which I also work for,
Right.
is trying to address that need.
Okay.
So I also work for, there's a thing called the TACT grant, Trade Assistance Adjustment Community College and Training Act. And
Wow.
in 2010, President Obama signed into $2 billion to put into 2-year universities.
Community college.
Community colleges
College,
only.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
For just this thing. And we
Right.
got $10 million this year, or 15-16, that school year, for cybersecurity and health education.
Awesome.
So we got a lot of money to use to put into cybersecurity. So Honolulu Community College, which has an excellent IT program.
Yeah, the Hats kids and all that, man. I know that group.
Incredible
Yeah.
group.
So
They-
this is a great message because we're running out of time.
got a
so
few,
yeah.
we don't. We have 1 minute.
Okay.
So, yeah, nice thinking there, dude.
I'm looking at the
well,
clock.
yeah, but I have the master.
Oh, that's right.
Basically telling you what's going on. So your big message to potential students, opportunities. What would be your big message?
It's not campus specific. You can
Okay.
go to many different campuses, LCC, HCC, KCC, and pick your program. And most of us have the exact same programs, but with a little bit of a modification here and there. So right now, LCC has forensics. We're going to bring up forensics next year. But if you wanted forensics in your cybersecurity education, you pick LCC.
Yep.
And we're trying to go more distance learning. So you're not, if you're stuck on the Leeward Coast and KCC is offering something, you can still take the course.
You still go to LCC and so on. So again, as we try to get a lot of people to realize there are so many opportunities in this field. So many.
Very
and
amazing.
you don't need a bachelor's degree. Now, eventually you might, if you want to get up the corporate
I
ladder
recommend it,
to
yeah.
be the C-suite levels. Those
Yeah.
are going to happen. But as you're starting out on your career with great paying jobs, you are providing great opportunities.
That's right.
And if you like this tech stuff, and we're all living with it, then this is going to be something to be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's candy to a lot
And
of
never
people. They
stop
just
learning.
love what
Yeah,
they do.
yeah,
you know?
that's right. Anyway, so Dave,
Thank you.
thanks so much. None of our guests leave without our ever so famous autographed solo copy.
All
We have
right.
number 65 in the series.
All right.
So when they show up on the black market, we know where they came from. Yeah,
they're worth about a nickel.
Anyway, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. We got so much to
My
tell.
pleasure.
We have to come back.
still.
We need
gotta have you
updates
come
from
back.
KCC periodically.
Anyway, we
Oh,
want
bring
to
me back
thank
anytime.
everybody for joining us today on Hibachi Talk. Nick and Zuri are always the best. And as we say at the end of every show to our guests, 1, 2, 3,
How you doing?